Hello there and welcome to an episode of Planetary Annihilation Titans with me, Dan. This is a 1v1 cast of two players, Rich 107 and Jeb Bush. Rich in the blue, Jeb in the yellow. I've been sent this cast by a viewer, Rich, to say it was a fascinating game, so it's worth a watch. So they're both gold players. So Rich is a gold 20 as of time of recording, and Jeb is gold 10 on the rank scale. So they're both opening bots. I didn't see the order that they opened in. So bots metal's pretty standard these days. So I think Jeb might be going into air, which is, to be honest, is what I do, and Rich has gone into air too. So now Rich is getting out his fabrication. We've got a fair queue of power, so we've got 4 power, maybe a bots factory, and then more power in the vehicles, then more power. Jeb's going scout of his air, power, loads of power, and then it's queued up. Oh, what's going on with this queue? There's a vehicle factory on top of power there. We'll wait to see what's coming out there. So it's bots vehicles, basically vehicles. Now, Jeb has a scout already over Rich's base. Rich does have a scout, or had a scout around here somewhere that's been eaten straight away. He's getting another one out. He's seen this scout here. He's got a bomber. Jeb's got fighters coming out, which will take down that bomber in no time. And if he sees that, that's dangerous. Another scout over here. So Jeb's actually scouting really well. We've got he's trying to get down. Rich is trying to get down a radar here. Hopefully he can get that down, because that's quite an advantage. Now Jeb's trying to find Rich's bomber there. Rich is taking the long way round because he needs to get an easy hit on, but Jeb has secured air quite well there. I can hear docks. He's seen Rich's docks. Oh no, docks has taken out his fabricator. Got more scouts here. Rich has shored up these 2 fabricators here, but Jeb has more. He's ahead. Jeb's quite significantly ahead of Rich on this one. Rich is suffering on metal as well. The army count, so Jeb has another factory and an extra fabber. Rich really needs to get some more fabbers out coming here. So we've got tanks coming out, anti-air there as well. A vehicle scout, which is an interesting one. Let's have a look what he's seeing. So he's discovered this part of the base. He's seen this guy here. He's got an air fabricator here. This is just dying, this radar. So unfortunately he didn't get that up actually, because that wouldn't have been a good one. Now I quite like this planet because it's quite you're quite close together, and especially when it's two players, you always start next to each other. So it's a tricky one to balance. They're both going for proxies down at the bottom. Jeb with a docks factory, or a bot factory, and Rich with a vehicles factory. Now we all know vehicles can trump. Oh, that's painful. 2 fabricators taken out by Rich. He has got quite the advantage on metal, but the economy, yeah, double the economy. But hopefully Rich can pull it back, so we have a bit of a fight here. So we've got. He's taken out these fabricators down here. Rich needs to get on this metal expansion. We've got Jeb with some anti-air, some fighters and a bomber, which is dangerous for fabricators. Let's how many have we got there? So Jeb's got more fabricators. Rich has only got a single extra fabricator out there. So you could do with some more, quite frankly. You could do with some more. Let's spin this round. So what we got a good amount of units coming out, a good range of units. What do we got? Sparks and a grenadiers there. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Are we taking out more fabricators? Yeah, Rich, good job there, taking out more fabricators. Jeb's coming in with some air support. And we seem to have stalled on the expansion from Rich. I haven't seen any... here we go. So we've got a bit of extra expansion coming over to this 4, which would be quite advantageous if he gets that one. Jeb is doing the same, so, you know, his lead will maintain. Jeb is actually quite a lot ahead, but he is wasting metal. Get that storage up. Look at that waste. It's all, it's all up. And so is Rich actually with energy supply. And I mean, if you're not going to store the energy, at least build something with it. So like get a T2 out or something that will actually utilize that energy there, that excess. So we've got some good fighting coming on around here. This section feels more secure than Rich's section down here. I don't feel like Rich has this pinned down. Ideally, he should have these, and he does have them along route fabricators. Yeah, I mean, I would, because that's near his base, I would be tempted to send some fabricators here and put some, maybe a turret down or something, or a pelter. Jeb's getting some mines out to stop him coming through. Of course, you can see mines with vehicle scouts and stitches as well, bot stitches. So Rich is getting more factories, getting more power. It's coming out. There's a bit of a unit here, but Jeb does have quite a counter punch there as well. This is going to be an absolute pain for him. This whole section will go down if this bomber doesn't get this flame tank. Come on, Rich, you get that flame tank. So Jeb's rebuilding. So he's got anti-air going up here to stop the air, and I suspect he'll get these metals there after. Okay, he's going into T2 now. That's quite ahead of Rich there. Quite ahead. So this could be a dangerous end, and I feel like I know where this is going already. I don't know who's won this game as yet. Rich just said it was a good game. So yeah, well, I'm not confident, Rich, that you're going to win this one if you're watching. I mean, this T2's going up. Be interested to see what he queues here. I would suggest probably a T2 fabricator and then probably slammers. I don't think there's a need for much else, really. He hasn't got any anti-air in this, which is dangerous. So Rich really needs to get his air force, although he has started to take over this area of metal. And somehow, I didn't even notice, jumped Jeb quite substantially in metal. That came out of the blue. Didn't see that happen. So it was all this section down here. So it's away from Jeb's forces, although he does have a big gaggle down here. He's getting extra factories everywhere, which is great. Let's have a look back at the army. So they've got, so Rich is now on 11 factory, Jeb on 8. They've got the same amount of fabricators thereabouts, and Jeb does still have more mobile units, so he has the advantage there. That being said, if Rich can get a T2 out before Jeb really piles out the T2 units. So we're getting 2T economy up, which is a good idea, especially if he's going to get that T2 metal in. But this could cause real havoc for Jeb. These little unit sections can wipe out lots of air. Okay, so we've got wars coming in. I don't know if he can. Yeah, so he's backing out there. He's got his air coming over. This is a lost cause for Rich, totally, and he needs to really get probably a couple of turrets up to stop that force coming in, because his other forces are so far away, he's not going to be able to save that. So he's making a bit of a mess of his base. Spark's a very good close range, so he's making a little bit of a mess of his base there, which will set him back a little bit, especially if he gets those fabricators. He's pulling his units back. There's a lot of little armies going around. This is a lost cause. This one. He's got 2 spinners in there, anti-air. That's going to take that out. These units. Oh, we've got Pelter going up. Very, very good idea. Pelters can really shore up a large area. So if this will wipe these out and come round, and hopefully that Pelter will be up in time. And he may see that and go, oh, not getting in here. So come round. We've got a big force here. What we got? 75 units. We've got some slammers and snipers, so T2 units in there. Not many, but not many can do a good amount of damage. Oh, these fabricators. Oh, Rich, I don't want to see these go. Bye bye. Has he got that up yet? He's got that up, which is great, and he's got radar on it, which is even better. So he'll see this lot of units coming in now. Oh, might be too late. Might be too late. Yeah, too late. That span round, took a long time to turn around. Yeah, they're all gone too. Let's have a look back over here. So Rich has quite a lot of units here now. This is quite a dangerous force coming in. I can't see many other armies. Oh, we've got one at the back of his base hassling him. This one is dangerous. I'll keep an eye on that chunk of units. Rich has seen it though and is sending out his units in front. I'm not quite sure if anyone knows if the scouts can do anything but detect mines and obviously have a big radius of vision. This is going to eat all of these units, I'm betting. Rich, get your air involved. Although there's a few spinners in there. We've got Jeb taking out this area down here and here. There's dangerous flame tanks. Will just eat this alive. Look how quickly the health of this goes down with a flame tank. Yeah, it's going down really quickly. Yeah, not good. So he's pushing this in now. This is dangerous. Rich is finally getting up T2. Finally getting up T2. So hopefully he can get some decent T2 units out and scare Jeb away. Is he boosting that? Is he getting? Yeah, he's getting the fabrication to boost it. Get a bit of an army coming out quickly. Oh, those snipers can be deadly though because it's probably out of his range. Yeah, he's not. He can't see that lot of units. There's no radar or anything on them. So that is a nasty position to be in. Jeb's getting some more units coming out here. Rich has got a serious air advantage, and you know he's got quite a lot of bombers in there. We've got 9 bombers that could clear up this. I know there's anti-air in there, but can really do some damage with that. So I would sacrifice those. Now Jeb is getting a very close gate to Rich here, a teleporter gate. And I suspect it's out of his vision. Oh, it's not out of his vision. Oh, that almost went up. That would have been a really, really dangerous gate if he got that up. Although I don't know where the other side of it would have been. So Rich has like little pockets of units building up in places, which is interesting. And we got really interesting. Taking over the map in little segments in places. Rich hasn't really got as much of the map anymore, but he does have substantial metal lead. 245 versus 152, and I'm guessing that it's got T2 metal in his base somewhere. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, T2 metal. So we've got lots of T2 metal in there, which is going to help. Let's be honest. We'll have a look. See if Rich is getting T2 out now, which is good. But he is suffering on the metal front and he's starting to pull it back. He's rebuilding these. Good idea. He has a serious air advantage, and if he can take out... What was that? Oh, I think he must start building another factory here. He's done a massive line there, I'm guessing, to look for units coming in. Really, Rich should have some radar down here. Because this is totally blind to him. This is quite a big force, 49 units. And he has a scout in there as well. Did I see a scout? Or did it select something from the other side of the map? I think it did. This is dangerous because there's some flame tanks. Once again, it will take out the back of this. There's no laser. Oh, there is a laser turret. Oh, that will help immensely. They're quite powerful laser turrets. Hopefully you can get the flame tanks are so strong as well. A lot of flame tanks can do. Well, they're only T1 units, but they can do a huge amount of damage. Rich has serious air advantage now. We've got some men's, which are T2 support units, but they can build teleporters as well, so that's something to watch too there. Now Rich has quite a lot, Jeb has quite a lot of units in his base. I'm maybe expecting an attack. So does Rich actually, and Jeb's built his teleporter in a good place. Is he going to build another one? Yeah, here we go. So he's going to shove all of these units, all of them. Well, that's quite an attack he's mounting there. Rich is taking out the support areas. So here, if he can get these tanks take this out, it would be quite a help. Stop them hassling units building up. Oh, Rich is pouring through a teleporter. I totally missed that. His commander as well, which is incredibly brave, considering he's got T2. Okay, the commander has seen those and has backed out. Wow, Rich, that is a brave move. I like it. I like the ballsy play there, unless that was an accident. He's retreating his commander back to his base, but the damage that this load of units is going to do. I didn't see that built, but that was a great move. Teleport. In my own gameplay, I don't use the gates half as much as I should, because they can be very effective. You can get, especially like that. If he can get that T2 out, that's going to be incredibly beneficial to him. Jeb does have some decent T2 defense in here though, and that's a fabricator coming through from Rich's. Not quite sure what that's doing. He's just sending everything he's got, and his air's taken out Jeb's big force that was coming through here, which is great that he's got the air advantage to take that out, because that would have been dangerous. Now, I'm not sure where these units are going. I would focus on the economy within his base at this point. Let's take out the power, because that is suffering, and that's going to really make building times of all of these units incredibly slow. So he's still pouring the units through, which is good. Rich needs to mobilise these little units here as well and start taking out this metal. He's got these coming in. Air's being left to rot, which is what I tend to do. Oh, he's seen it and he's running away now. Are you going to take that out? Oh, he's actually taking out the anti-air with it. I guess once he's done that, he can then focus on taking out. He's run out of bombers. But these tanks will be able to take out all of Jeb's metal, which is great. So, get mobilising these, Rich. Get mobilising them, because you've got the advantage at this point. Huge advantage. Jeb has a huge metal advantage, but the power is suffering. I mean, power's not the end of the world, because it can be rebuilt in base or in where your fabricators are. So really, Rich needs to take out the metal to pull that advantage back. He's just doing a scout over the base, which is a wise move, to see where things are, see what's going on. It's a waste of a couple of units, just to see what can happen. He's mobilised all these units now. Bring those through. We have quite a significant army there. Come around this side. Rich is hanging on there with metal. It's not a problem. He's sending all of his factories directly through this back gate. And this is quite a large army now, 86 units, although 10 of them are scouts. So let's say 76 units there. But we've got some T2 snipers and T2 units in general. So that's a good thing. These have been left. It would be a good idea to just queue up a load of destinations. So doop 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 doop, and queue these up. I mean, I'm saying all this as a mid-silver player, and these are 2 gold, so I can hardly talk. But it's always easier to mention these things when you're watching a replay, of course. But that would be quite an effective use of these units, is just to queue their path, which you can do multiple, and just queue them all over the place wherever there's metal spots. I don't know if Rich can see these metal spots. No, he can't, so he doesn't know they're there, but it might be worth a look anyway. Jeb, what can Jeb see of this army coming in? So Jeb can see this on radar, so I suspect he will come and make so he's got this. He's secured his base again with units. You can see all of these. There's a lot of units here. Still got this teleporter around the back. But so now he's taking out the metal. He's going round. Of course, Jeb has seen this. He can see this right here. So he's now mobilising all his in-base units. This would be a good opportunity to Rich to take all of these and start pushing into that base. Because he's going to move all of his defensive units out. Jeb's going for a Titan. A Stompy Titan, also known as an Atlas. Going for a Titan now, which is a bold move. Make use of that metal. Do love a Titan. It's great to see. Oh, Rich got his air absolutely decimated. He's skirting around with these now, and he's also got this load of units coming to take out all of this. I wonder if he can actually see. Right, he's quids in at this point because he can see that, and that's going to really hurt Jeb, especially as this is T2 going up. So he's pushing in this big force at the back. This other force did push into his base, which was a good move because most of his units were here. But has he stopped building it? Oh, he's stopped building the Titan. Oh, that's a shame. I want to see that Titan go up. Titan. This is a fantastic unit. It's probably my favourite unit in the game, I have to say, this Stompy Titan, because it's just super cool. It's massive. It towers above everything, and its damage radius, it can wipe out armies in just one stomp. Fantastic unit. Okay, now Rich has seen this. He's getting rid of the teleporter. He can't really get to this because of this advanced defense. Wow, he's got a triple laser turret and a long range turret. I can't remember what he's called. Missile launchers, catapults, T2 defense. This is secure. I wouldn't even bother trying to send something here unless I know I can overwhelm it. But this is still a really good route for Rich to go in. Can Rich see that he doesn't have anything here? No. He does look. I don't think he's built it again. So Rich is really suffering at this point with metal and energy. I wonder why. I wonder what's going on. So that these units. Oh, he's managed to take out the triple laser. Oh, he's got Blue Hawks in there, which are like missile bots. He's going to take out all this eco. That's a really good move. That will severely hamper this Titan going up. Although I desperately want to see this Titan go up. This is what I do, and what Jeb has done here is that I have gone, right, I'm being overwhelmed by units everywhere on the map. I'm going to try and pull out a Hail Mary unit or a Hail Mary end to the game, and I neglect the things that are really important at this point, although he is still in the metal, which is good. But ideally Jeb should have a couple of units reclaiming, rebuilding, storing this metal, getting a couple more factories. He stopped all his factories. He's just going all in on this Titan. I want to see it. I want to see this now. I really hope that we can have a great finale to this. Yeah, he's just going all in on this. His power's holding and his energy's holding. Rich has just gone, where is he? Why has he stopped? Why is he? Let's see what Rich can see. So he knows that he has surrounded his base now. He's even got radar on it. You can see where the factories are. I don't know if he's seen that Titan though. Of course, Rich still has the advanced defense there. Come on, Titan. I want to see this Titan go up. This is great if there's going to be any armies coming out, but quite frankly, you could make better use of that, Rich, by pulling those together and pushing in, because there's 51 units there and they're just sitting back. So Rich is now pulling back these units to be out of range. Luckily, he's got snipers in there, which are taking out these missiles, every single one. Rich is coming across to see what he's got, and he can now see that Titan, so I wouldn't be surprised if he pushes in with a desperate attempt to take out that. Oh, the Titan's up! He's seen the Titan is up, and he's going to bring everything, including his commander, with him on the back. So Rich really needs to gather his units and get this Titan and not be hit by all of those missiles. That's really important at this point. If the Titan doesn't get stuck in his base, they do have a habit of getting stuck. But they are fantastic though. If you look at it in comparison, there's the commander. Look at the size of it. It's fantastic unit. I love it. Well, this has turned into quite an interesting game. You're right, Rich. You're definitely right. So Rich really needs to. He knows it's here now. He knows it's here. I don't know what his response to this is, but he really needs to send these units forward. Anything with missiles, send them back through your. Send them back through your teleporter. Come on, Rich. Send them back through. You need to do that. Do it now. Because this is going to take out your entire base. And and the commander has decided to retreat. Does have bombers lining up. But Jeb does have quite a lot. But Rich has to be careful because one stomp of this will just wipe out. The commander's retreating. Okay, so he's pushing into his base. I'm not really sure why. This is the... oh, maybe he's trying to find a commander. Maybe he's gone, right, I'm just going to go see if I can find a commander. This is going to totally and utterly decimate his base. Watch these units. Oof. Oh, dear. This Titan's going down, though. I did see lots of missiles going out there. Has he switched the queue? So he switched it to snipers? No, I don't think he has. Ideally, you want all the long-range units at this point. As many long-range units as you can get your hands on. These units need to come in. Let's start taking them out. The only problem, though, with T1, I guess, against the Titan is that they don't have the range over versus the stomp range. He is looking for... if that was me, I think I would have pushed through the base. You could have taken out all of the units. But... has Jeb seen the commander? Has he seen where the commander is? I think he has. This commander is very, very exposed now. Let's see what Rich can see. Ooh, I think he knows that he needs to take this out though, because if he doesn't, that commander's going down and he knows that. But he could see his commanders here, so I would be sending this Titan after his commander, because if you're new to this game, which I'm sure you're not if you're watching this, kill the commander and you win. Game over. So commander's the most important. It's like the king of your chessboard. So yeah, that's really important. Rich really needs to get that. So Jeb's sending his scouts out. He's built lots of scouts. He's trying to find where the commander. There's the commander. He's seen the commander. He's keeping an eye on him. He's bringing the Titan, and now really, I think these bombers from Rich need to be. Although there's commanders there, that's going to be dangerous for air. Oh, we've got units coming in. Long range units sniping. I think Jeb needs to make up his mind what he's doing at this point. He's sort of running around. He's trying to protect him by going back, but I think Rich might be able to get the comm hanging back with these snipers and longer range T2. Oh, what an end! I really don't know which way this is going. It's chasing commanders around the board. Rich is properly running away at this point. Hopefully we will see come on, Titan. He can get Rich. No, I think Rich has got it. Oh, can he get get it going? Get it going! No! Wow! That would have been fantastic if he got it through there. Skin of your teeth sort of things. Skiddies in your pants. that kind of deal. Fantastic game. Well done, Rich, for taking out Jeb there. That was a very close fought battle. I thought Jeb had it in the bag early on. But that was a fantastic game. Oh yeah, brilliant. Thanks for sending that, Rich, through. If you have enjoyed that, please like and subscribe for more content. I am going to do more of these casts as well as more of my own gameplay. If you have any good replays you'd like me to look over, replay, cast, join in, please let me know in the comments below, or get in touch with me on Discord. I will be starting a Discord channel fairly soon, where you can ping me all these things to make videos of. So thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe and all that jazz, and I'll see you all later. Bye.